Welcome back, guys. And then although we finished our regionals run already, we still have one more event to show you. We have the finals of the TC. Now, the TC is just coveted event as the regionals because, well, the pricing, but also, yes, there's still so much cred to winning a TC. So we've actually got our finals lined up for you. Just perfect timing.
Yeah, exactly. These players have been simultaneously playing all day as well. So there's been 2 events happening, and these are our undefeated players. And so we have on Rosinante, the one and only Flyest Raven, a fantastic player. And then we have on ENEL, Meek. And so this is just going to be another fantastic matchup. I love these grindy back and forth matches.
Yes, and this is a really tough one too because like there's so much Dawn manipulation going on, and there's like, you know, because like they're never lower Dawn than you, a lot of things can't go off, like the ROSI 6 drop never goes off. So yeah, it's a very interesting back and forth matchup.
Yep, and of course, this is still a finals. As you said, there's still a lot on the line here. Of course, both players will secure a serial, but they are playing for that street cred to say, I won a treasure cup.
Yep.
I won another treasure cup, perhaps, in Flyest Raven's case. And we are going to go to the game table here with these 2 fantastic players. I'm so excited, and here we go.
Let's go into it. So, first going is...
Yep, so we have Flyest Raven who won dice. He will be going first, and both players did mulligan their hands.
Yeah, so definitely got going first curve is very strong on ROSI because you get the, you know, the 4 drop, you get the 6 drop on curve, so you have to curve out really cleanly. You also deny the going first curve from the ENEL as well. So that's also nice.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see how that actually pans out because, yeah, it's tough with Dawn manipulation.
Exactly, yep. And we see the ROSI Searcher coming out, taking the ROSI Law, just that engine that Flyest Raven wants, and over to Meek, playing very quickly. He cheats it. He quickly plays out an Ohm, draws a card, passes it back, and now we're back on Flyest Raven's turn. He plays out Marineford. That'll allow him to search for a Navy. He grabs a Borsellino. Always want to see those, just allowing him to heal when the time comes. Thinking about the order here, and then going to put it back, and we'll see, does he want to use his leader effect on this turn? Just passing.
Yeah, because unfortunately, if you do use Leaderbud and you drop the forecast lot, you won't actually get to ramp the Dawn sideways.
Right.
Yeah, so it's actually denied that curve.
Yep. And dropping another Ohm, drawing a card, dropping a Shura, drawing a card. Both players playing very rapidly here in this early game, and returning Avari just to draw, just cycling here, trying to find a piece. We see ENEL leader effect coming through, and gains an active, 4 arrested. Where is he going to allocate his Dawn here? Onto the Shura, and maybe a 6/6.
Yeah. I mean, this is an interesting start because Flyest Raven chose to starve this matchup too, so not swinging on the first turn. So, you know, I haven't seen this matchup enough to know what the line looks like and why you would starve, but I guess we'll see how Flyest Raven decides to take the control route.
Yeah, this is really interesting. And I mean, he attaches the Dawn to Shura, and then he returns one of the Dawns for Lightning Dragon, and then he plays putting, not swinging. This is wild.
Yeah, also not swinging. So like, is there something we don't know? Like, both are taking such a strange line here of not swinging.
Did they both agree beforehand? Like, I'm just not going to swing at you, man. Yeah. We're just going to go to time, and we're just going to see who has more cards in deck. And it looks like there is the ROSI Law, so leader effect, making that only a 4 cost. That will allow him to draw a card, ramp it down. He plays another Marineford, looking top 5, searching for a Navy card. A lot happening here. He will take the I Love You event, that's plus 2,000, and will allow him to also grab a 2K Law counter from the trash. And again, just thinking about the order, because of course, as ROSI, you might actually get to the bottom of the deck, as we saw earlier, so the order does matter, and you have to kind of keep that in your mind, and just passing it back.
Yep. I wonder, what is the line here? I was trying to think, is there some weird line where, like, you just try to outlast the ENEL where the ENEL just decks out? Like, is that a line? Is that what's happening here? Where, like, you can just try to just survive and just try to deck them out?
I'm wondering if it's something along the lines of just, like, if they don't see the secret ENEL, maybe you wait and see. You also deny them the ability to kind of pick up all the pieces that they need, because, of course, if they want to remove something or even lower something, they have to give a Gamma Knife, right? And as long as you're at full life, you're happy to just use your leader effect to protect your board. And as long as everything's kind of standing, it's very awkward for ENEL to actually do anything to interact with your board at all.
Yeah, and I also wonder, like, you know, as long as you're not 2 life, you know, Borse is not active, I Love You is not active, so is it just like you deny those things being active?
Yep, and so that was a Gamma Mama coming through. Now an Ohm swing into the ROSI Law, does clear it.
Yeah, I guess I kind of see it.
Yeah.
If you clear the 4 ROSI laws,
Yeah.
there's none left. If you clear the 4 ENELs, there's none left. Like, it's kind of this weird situation where I guess whoever takes out the value of the other deck.
Yeah, and we see 4 Dawn attached to Shura again. Is he gonna swing this time, or is he is he just gonna stay standing, play another pudding?
No, still no.
Still no. Looking for an event. Looks like Mama is the choice target here. That'll just allow him again to rest another ROSI law should he want to.
I feel like both these players have read some kind of guide. Like I feel like these are the things that you find out in a guide.
They might be writing the Metafy guide after this tournament. This is awesome. Love to see this approach to the matchup. Both players coming in with a game plan that they want to execute. And we're just seeing now, does he want to swing? Does he just want to cycle here? And he just passes it back. All right, so both sticking to the starve strategy. And now we see Flyest Raven. Looks like he's angling to swing something. Maybe just clearing the Ohm. As, of course, you don't want to leave those ohms on the board. They can minus 1,000. They're very, very pesky. But maybe choosing to allocate some Dawn first. Just planning up the turn. Could play a illustration box blocker law. Could play another ROSI law if he has it. Looks like he also has Mama Rogan in hand. A lot of different options here. I wonder what his game plan is to get from this state to the end of the game. Just thinking. It's always interesting when you see both players sort of coming in, playing very rapidly, very quickly, and then just all of a sudden just slowing right down because they have to think the line isn't quite that clear.
Yeah, this is so weird with what is I'm so excited to talk to these players afterwards. And like, what is the tech here? What is like the line that you take to get there? And yeah, this is not going to ramp, I think. Yeah, but then he's going to minus afterwards, play another one.
That will ramp
because you are at 6 now. And I think also being at 6 is kind of important here because you want these Mamaragans to actually get you a draw, right?
Yeah. So playing that very low Dawn count game here. Of course, part of ENEL, the reason we traditionally think that ENEL counters ROSI is that ENEL has a low Dawn count, which can interfere with some of ROSI's shenanigans. But if you just stay at low Dawn, that's not going to be so much of an issue. And now do we see, does Meek have the 6-drop ENEL?
Yeah.
I guess that's the question, right? I mean, at 5 life, surely if you had it, you play it. But it looks like he's just going to keep digging, playing out another Frankie, returning 2 Dawn, pitching an Thor that will allow him to draw 2. He still has 2 Dawn, but if you don't want to swing, what's this Dawn going to be used for?
Yeah,
You've
also,
got a full board.
You can deck out. Like, is that actually the line, though? Like, it's like... I think about this. I think about the opportunity of milling my opponent out almost every game.
Lot, yeah.
It's like, is that possible? And like, even if it's not the right move, I'm like, I want to play for that line.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And we see minus 1,000 coming through on the illustration law.
Hey, that deck's getting thin.
Yeah.
That deck's getting thin.
Mama Rocket will rest him.
And draw you a card.
Target. Yep, that's true.
I'm going to need a judge to do a deck check right now for how many cards left in deck. I need to know this information crucially because I think it's pertinent.
All right, and so we're probably going to want to swing into this law just to clear it. We still have the 2 Dawn here. This is a really intense game.
No swings to life somehow. It's just like 2 boards staring at each other. Flyest Raven also doesn't have a play right now. I think there's not like I think he kind of needs to cycle to start seeing stuff, but he does have the stage active, so it's nice. And 7, not to life.
Nope, 7 at 5.
But technically, it could be to life.
Yeah, now it is to life.
It.
Yeah. And it's just so funny because typically when I'm playing into ROSI, I want to take their life so that they can't do that and protect their board. But me coming in with the complete opposite, saying, no, I'm not going to swing at your life. I'm only going to swing at your board, and then you're going to have to take your life to save your board. Very interesting. And of course, in this situation, Meek does know that Flyest Raven probably does not have the ROSI law because he didn't play it last turn. So you kind of don't want him to see too many cards, right? You kind of want to keep this awkward game state. Key 10 coming through, minusing somewhere, minus 2,000.
2 key 10, so...
Could swing Frankie.
Yep, leader ability 4 onto...
Probably a weenie first.
Yeah,
6 into 4.
Just keep your board high value, like try to keep the high value units.
Yeah. Yep, and there it is. Going to be 6 into 4. Of course, Flyest Raven can no longer protect that with his leader effect.
Yeah. He could block in 1k.
Yep.
The Mamaragan is free, but no.
And just letting it go. Just like Flyest Raven is just playing for pure value here. He's not giving any cards. He's not giving anything up. When Meek lowers and swings into it, he's like, yep, you got it. Yeah, yeah, it's dead.
And just replacing it with an Ohm.
Yep. And now that was an intense turn. Now we're going back to Flyest Raven. His hand looks like a lot of events.
Yep, going to 9 Dawn, so he has more Dawn right now.
Yep, he does. Is that 4 Mamaragans I see in his hand? That's unbelievable.
Oh, there's the first Saka to come down.
I guess we will see the Saka Mama.
Yeah.
Both players relying on Mamaragan here to rust opponents' characters after they've been minused in some way. And here comes the Mamaragan that will allow the Frankie to be rested. Frankie is currently at 0 power. So he's just one Rosie swing away from death.
Yeah, and I wonder if does he swing leader into it just because he doesn't even want to turn the Rosie sideways because he's just saying, nah, just we're going to play this really long drawn-out value game.
Yeah. And another Mama coming down.
Ooh.
Oh, go cake. We're going to clear the board.
He can clear both, yeah.
So he does turn
2 into -1.
Yep. And -1, right.
Yep.
And we still have our leader swing. We still have the illustration box law there, the 4/6 that can swing.
Yeah. Is it just 7 into it? Oh, this is being turned sideways. I guess because for one of these you can just pick up life if they do swing into it.
Yeah.
So it's just 7 into there and it's gone.
Just cleaning up the board here. What is this game? This is unbelievable. Like we're just seeing this back and forth of just both players really targeting each other's boards, and it's just this. Yeah, they're playing this game of who's going to run out of the resources first.
And even with or without hand cams right now, I would still not know what is the plan here. Someone in chat, if you have figured out, if you've read the guides on this to figure out why this is happening, I would really like to figure it out. Someone can explain it to me.
We're learning in real time about this matchup. So cool. Okay, and now we see Meek. He has, of course, 6 Dawn to play with. Does he have an ENEL? And he's going to play the Reiju. So here comes a Reiju with a Gamma. Going to Gamma likely on the Sakazuki, but wasn't entirely clear there. They're going to indicate for us. Thank you. So 5,000 on Saka. How are we going to deal with it? Is he also going to Mama? Is it Gamma Mama from Saka Mama? Like
no swinging life, only clear board. This is a Lucci match.
And there is the Mamaragan comes down. So Gamma Knife giving -5,000, putting the Sakazuki in range of Mamaragan. Mamaragan resting it, and now he can just swing leader into it. And of course, Flyest Raven just lets it go. He does not want to counter for his board. He wants to play the long game. And now Pudding clears the Rosie. And it's just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, I wonder. There's no way, no. If we're talking to, I wonder if the line is, one of you is going to miss a removal turn. One of you is going to miss a turn where you can't clear the thing that you actually have to clear. And it is, as long as you deny extra draws, one of you eventually runs out of the tools to clear before the other person does and gets a definitive advantage from that.
Yeah.
And maybe that could be the reason why.
Yeah.
And genuinely, ENEL will run out of cards in deck. Like, because you exhaust so many, pitching them, countering with them, you actually will lose the combo pieces required sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so we did see a Lightning Dragon come down just to freeze that law, so it is frozen there. And right away, no hesitation.
Saka Mama.
Saka Mama, there it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, when we looked at Flyest Raven's hand, he did have all of those Mamaragans in hand, and I was like, oh man, that's a lot. Does he want that? Yes, he does.
Yep, he does.
Yes, he does. That's the game he's playing. Clears the Reiju, plays another Marineford stage, grabs
another one.
Another Saka.
Another one. Does this deck run Senior Pink? Because I feel like you could. It'd be nice to start playing some of them right now.
Yeah, at a certain point, the man himself, the greatest Senior Pink, could come down.
Yeah.
And there's 60 minutes on the clock. I have a feeling we might be going into overtime in this game,
yeah.
even though there's still so much time and both players are playing so fast. The game state is just back and forth, but it's not really advancing in the traditional sense where one person's, taking life or feeling threatened.
Yeah.
It's just like you're saying, a removal game.
Meek checking his trash probably for how many mamas have been used and saying like, nope, I think I can play it now because I think you are out of mamas to deal with this one. I think I've lasted through.
Yeah, and that's kind of the question in my mind here is was Meek holding on to the secret ENEL until there's maybe a few more, until he sees a few Soccer Mamas get used? Or is it just he didn't draw it, and now he's finally drawn it, and now he's going to play it? And we do see Shura, yep, coming off of that. And still have leader effect.
Yep.
Is he just going to attach forward onto putting again and then not swing?
Yeah. Like, do you go for it now just because now you do have it set up, so that way, like, when you do, you know, eventually if it gets cleared, at least you're now applying pressure on the same turn.
And
but nope,
pass.
it's actually still pass. All right.
Yeah, just saying, I hope you don't have another Mama Rogan, but as we know, Flyest Raven does. Here comes the Sokka. There comes the Mama right away, tapping the ENEL.
So it's a 4K body right now, so a 6K into it will demand 2 cards.
What's with these purple decks and all this removal? Like, they're not black.
Yeah.
What's going on? This feels like a Lucci matchup, like you were saying, back in the day, or like a Sakazuki, like the original Sakazuki. Look at all this removal.
5 and 4, and it's gone. It's out of here.
Yeah.
But I think, is that 3 Mamas used now, or 4? Is that the last one?
Oh. I think that's the third one used. So
Yeah.
I think there's still one more.
8 lead, and now the attacks are coming through.
Yeah. Wow. And that's always the kind of key moment you're waiting for. What's that point when the starving player decides, okay, now it's time to start putting down the pressure.
Oh.
I've established enough of a board now where I feel like there's just nothing you can do to deal with my board. I'm not afraid to turn it sideways anymore because, as we know, ENEL can do turns where they lower multiple things, they kill multiple things, they freeze them. But at a certain point, you cross the Rubicon. There's no going back, and ENEL can no longer deal with it anymore.
Yeah, especially when you pick up life to save your ROSI laws or your laws, where these Sokkas are forfeit if the reduction happens. But then, you know, you can have the option of saving some of these things if they're standing and they're not at risk of, you know, being Mamaragan and swung into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Flyest Raven's choosing this moment to start turning things sideways, and let's see, how does Meek respond? I don't know if playing another secret ENEL here feels great, so he is going to opt for the pink that will allow him to take back a Gamma Knife and then likely destroy one of these Sakazukis with either lightning from on high with an Althor or with just a swing. And looks like he's going into the rested Sakazuki here, minus 5,000 power.
So it's at 3K right now, so it's pretty easy to clear. It can't be saved with the ROSI ability because it's not a Trafalgar Law. So we'll see how he clears it. He can just go 2 into, minus it again, so 2 into 2. And so that's out of there.
Yeah, and I love how Flyest Raven just never defending his, he's just gone. Nope. Not going to get baited. He knows it's going to die. And so Meek does have the senior pink. We see Flyest Raven asking to see trash. Of course, Flyest Raven is a fantastic NL player himself, so he knows he knows what all the cards do. He knows the counts and the ratios. He knows what to look for here.
Good habits is just whenever you're idling, not doing anything, you should be checking trash and just keeping track of things. Always, first question I ask is, cards in hand, can't see your trash. Those 2 things.
Yeah. Just, you want to maximize the amount of information you have before you make a decision. Story comes through, just looking at the top 2 here. That goes to the bottom. It looked like there was a Reiju and something else there. Yeah. That deck is looking quite thin.
Oh, yeah. I was about to ask, I want to know how many cards left in the deck because, like, I believe in this win con. I believe in the win. I
appreciate me kind of fanning it out for us
I think it's about 11 or 12 cards, maybe.
Yeah. That is a potential win con here.
Yeah. Yeah, we see some chuckles about this, but, like, I've thought about this before too. I mean, if you got some Borsus in hand and some I love yous, it's pretty hard to die too. So you can just keep outlasting.
Yeah, this is so interesting. That's sort of like it's like you're going to see your whole deck anyway, right? So you first kind of pick out all the removal, and then you just hope to sustain.
And 6 goes into the law, and no, he picks up life.
There's a lightning dragon freezing the law. Oh my goodness. And is that the turn? Are we passing it back here? Looking at the deck again. Just keeping track. Every time he plays a lightning dragon, every time he plays an event, he can draw a card. Okay, and now it's back to Flyest Raven here. He's got a Sakazuki on the board. He's got a ROSI Law there off to the side. Just kind of chilling.
I see 2 alt arts in his hand. I can't tell what they are. I think are they Sakas? I think they might be. One's a ROSI Law, maybe.
Right.
We'll find out when he
here comes Kobe. Just going to do a search here. Looks like he wants to take another ROSI Law. All right. So he will have, again, just that powerful engine card that can block, can draw him a card, keep his Dawn high.
Someone was mentioning how you can also, if you have all these I love yous, you can actually just keep playing the 8-cost healing law over and over. You can play it up to 4 times. And, like, for a game that is that grindy, you could do it. And if your plan is to deck them out, that doesn't actually sound that bad.
Unreal. This is such a banger we have in the finals of the Treasure Cup. And just thinking about swinging this ROSI law as well. Do I put more pressure down is sort of what Flyest Raven's thinking here. Do I risk it getting cleared somehow? Can he even clear it? Do I even care? And that 8 does get taken. Gonna start the Borsellino chain. There's the first one coming down, healing him back to 3 life. Looks like that was Marineford going through. Draw one, trash one.
And trashing the searchers. You don't need searchers at this point. Your whole deck is just value at this point, right?
Yeah. And looks like leader effect to play out another Rosinante law. And the board is just expanding outwards here for Flyest Raven.
And I was kind of disappointed with that swing because now the mill line is less obvious. You know, winning by lethal.
Come on. Who goes for lethal? Lethal's not in fashion. Just mill your opponent out.
Yeah, and I believe that every draw is mandatory. So those key 10s, the Mamaragans, mandatory draws.
Yes.
So you've only got so many plays left before you deck out.
Well, and that's the thing. And as we've often discussed in this matchup, you can actually map out what Meek has because his trash is so full. And of course, Flyest Raven is so familiar with ENEL. He can start to map out exactly what's left in Meek's hand and what's left in his deck and get a read on how many bricks are left, because of course there's still senior pinks, there's some secret ENELs still left in there.
We see immediate bot deck on the scry of the Satori. I think it was an ENEL and something else, but they both got bot decked immediately.
But what do you even want here?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I wonder if you just need senior pink because like all the copies of the cards you want are gone, that you need to actually just bring them back with senior pink.
Yeah.
Because you're just out of Mamaragans.
Yeah, I think I'm having a hard time just seeing the path forward here for Meek. Unfortunately, the whole point of starving is to prevent Flyest Raven from doing exactly what he did, which is seeing all of his Mamaragans and Sakazukis. And now there's still 3 life here, a blocker, Borsa. Oh, I don't know how you get there as ENEL.
So that's a 2k power Sakazuki now. So, yep, that should be able to clear it. Yep. Flyest Raven not going to even try guard. Just, nope, it's a value game.
Yep.
Every card matters.
Unbelievable here. And so we do see, looks like that leader effect coming through. Attaching to Pudding. Is Pudding finally going to swing? Yes! She's but it's at board. It gets blocked. Another 6. Going to take a life.
Whew. As long as he stays at that 2 life total, everything is active, right? The I love you is active. The
And I guess we're going to see that I love you. Yep.
Is there a law in trash right now? Yeah. ROSI law counts.
Yep, so he just adds the ROSI law back to hand. It's kind of just an endless cycle, isn't it? You clear a ROSI law, I take back a ROSI law.
Yep.
I play a ROSI law, you clear it. When does it end?
I guess technically with I love yous, you just always have more value, potentially.
Yeah.
And it's clearing board. The mill strategy for winning this game is still alive. I'm hoping for that.
And another Borso gets found here. That will allow Flyest Raven to just kind of reset back to where he was. He can overplay the Kobe, should he choose. And just thinking about whether he wants to swing with that illustration law. Still has so much Dawn to play with. Can kind of go in any direction. And just going to put down some pressure. Here's a 7k swing. Going to Meek, demanding 2 cards from hand. Meek does answer. Gives the Elf Thor and Ashura. Another 7 coming through with the Borsa. You know when you're swinging your Borsas that you're feeling comfortable and confident, let's say.
You're feeling extra safe. And, that Mamaragan's going to be a draw, though. That's another draw. You're just one card closer to that.
All right, and looks like another swing coming through. 9 goes to lead. That will just be snap taken in a second here. Don't even have to think about it. Leader effect plays out that ROSI law that we picked up from trash and passing the turn.
Yeah.
And that is a full board and a full hand for Flyest Raven. Unbelievable.
These are the moments where I kind of wish that I could block with the Borsa just to let it go, just to clean up the board a little.
Yeah.
This happens a lot with ROSI, where you just are on the 5 units.
Yeah, but we see the players sort of laughing here. A bit of a ridiculous game state for Meek. He's just got 2 weenies and a Reiju facing down a wall of laws. Well, Rosinante's in laws. And so what do you even play here? What's left in your deck? Just going to play another Senior Pink, return a Dawn. That will allow him to take back an event. Then he can restand a Dawn. He's going to take Lightning Dragon just to hold on.
Yeah.
Just to survive.
He is now the risk of like losing. It is now possible. There's enough swings on board.
Yeah.
And 7.
Yeah, just gets blocked. Lightning Dragon. Where does he want to go with it? Does it matter?
Probably the law, I think.
Yeah,
no, but it's the
Borsa. And just kind of hovering, probably a cycle here, but maybe thinking, what do I even find with my cycle? Do I just deck out? Do I have counter left? And it's putting
7,
finally gonna go.
I think that's him just saying, get me out of here. 7 to lead.
Yeah.
Last Raven takes.
Yeah, that does get taken. And that was a Borsa in life too.
7
just adding
to
insult
lead.
to injury.
Nah, he's like, do I have a law in here to take?
Good to always check first.
2K law.
And then go play the event. Take it back. This control.
And Lightning Dragon again on the other one.
Yeah.
3 cards left. Nope, there's still 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left in deck. Last Raven can opt to play for that line if he wants to. He can choose to extend the game.
Maybe we'll see. We can send a memo over to the player table. Please try and win by deck out. A request from your friendly casters.
Yeah. Please do it. They hear the intercom overhead. So please win by deck out.
All right. And so looks like the board is being reset here. That was an 8K swing that just got countered out. Another 8K swing comes through, and Flyest Raven, he's attaching all of his Dawn, and it's 18 to lead.
Yeah,
and that's the game.
Oh, 5 more cards. 5 or 6 more cards. Oh, that's a good game, though. That was... I had no idea I was watching the whole time.
Wow, and another big win here for Flyest Raven. Just he just keeps adding more notches to his belt.
Yep.
Just fantastic play, showing this real control style of the ROSI law, just removing Meek's board turn after turn after turn, cycling through his deck, finding what he needs. He just out-Enel'd Enel.
Yeah. Just is purple the new Lucci? Is purple the new Lucci deck? But no, amazing showing for both players. I think both players were also very knowledgeable of how to map out those turns and what to do in that matchup, because even then there were many moments where I saw Flyest Raven was low in hand size, or there were moments that he was being checked, board was exchanging back and forth repeatedly. So no, really, I did not think that that's how that matchup would go. Definitely one of the really peculiar matchups.
Yeah, both players with the Starve strategy was not exactly what I expected to see, but I'm glad we got to see it. I mean, that's pure entertainment. That was just so back and forth.
No, I hope you guys like that too. But with that, that is our TC finals. But guys, thank you guys so much for joining us for the day, for both the full day of regionals and also this TC finals and stuff like that. I'd like to, extend a huge thank you to everyone who's here, both all the players, Unsung Events, CARTA Magica, all the judges who are here helping out, making sure this event's actually fire, making sure everyone's, getting to their rounds and all this stuff is being resolved. But yeah, thank you everyone who's involved, basically. Thank you to our crew members. Thank you for Lex, Victor, Kobe. Thank you to Patrick, Alto, and also for Maya and everyone else who's helping out behind the scenes and makes this all possible. And thank you to you, our viewers, who makes it all worthwhile and makes it so much fun to do this. But yeah, we love doing this, and we love doing this for you guys so much. So go ahead and go share. Thanks to some of those people. Let them know they're doing a good job. Let them know doing what they can do better. All that good stuff. But genuinely, thank you. And like I said before, if you love this stuff, let people know, because it's how it keeps happening. But yeah, that's about it from my side. Patrick, anything left to say to
Well, I mean, if we're saying thank yous, I think we have to say thank you, Vandal, for putting on this show. It's kind of funny. This stream kind of developed the same way as the One Piece did. We all had a dream. You said, I dream I want to put on the best stream. Kobe, our producer, said, I want to be the best producer. I said, I want to be the best caster. And we kind of okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
So thank you for putting all of this together, for organizing all of it. It's been so much fun.
Thank you so much. It's honestly just so much fun. From humble beginnings in Montreal, from a hotel room passing some games to this. So honestly, so much fun. But thank you guys so much for joining us. We love having you, and have a wonderful evening. And to all those who are playing, playing in all these events and have won today. Have a great and safe time celebrating here in beautiful Toronto. And for all those who are not here for regional, we hope to see you very soon at whatever future events may be here, and we'd love to have you on stream. But yeah, you guys all take care and have a wonderful evening, and go watch the VOD. Do that too. But yeah, take care, guys.